Hello Internet, Raptor7717 here, and I'm working on pens on my counter, as you can see, and this pen right here, just wanted to show you. This is in some old pens that were not particularly treated too well, so I'm just looking at seeing if I can clean them, get them back into working condition just by cleaning them without getting extra parts. And this one I'm definitely not going to be able to do that in. This pen, I kind of just dunked it in water here, and as you can see, tons of just flakes of ink came out of it. Just awful flakes. And the pen itself didn't look too good. This cap has some tape on it from its previous owner, and you can see it's kind of cracked there, and that didn't look too good. When I opened it up, this doesn't look good either. This would need a very heavy cleaning, but that doesn't particularly matter as much as the fact that the sack does have a hole in it, so this pen won't work. I don't know what type of pen it is. This is a platinum nib from the company Platinum, not the I believe the company Platinum. I don't think they would put platinum that prominently if it was just the material used to make it. You can't see that because it's not focusing. Focus. It says straight italic, and I believe it says something like calligraphy. It's a fine, as you can tell. It's got a really interesting channel there, but it's really kind of corroded and terrible. It's bad. The feed here has some similar stuff in it, although the channel is surprisingly clear. It does have chunks in it, which is a problem. It'll never probably write perfectly again. But the real problem here is this nib collar, and as you can see, there's this white bit here. There's just a little tiny white bit of plastic here, and that's solid plastic. And that is what this entire thing is supposed to be. That white piece of white plastic, see, it's down here too. This entire collar is supposed to be that color. It's not. As you can see, it's blue. And that's from the ink that was in it, obviously. But here you can see that this top is kind of clear. This bit here is kind of clear with a bluish tint. It came off. So what it did is it separated into two semi-flexible pieces. Just fell apart, just rotted into two semi-flexible pieces from this white solid piece, and it's really brittle, falls apart really easily. It's completely irreparable. So if you ever get, this is why you don't leave especially corrosive inks in your pen too long, because it can do something like this. More modern pens really don't have collars like this for the most part. They're simpler, but if you clean pens out regularly, this doesn't happen. But obviously this person broke their pen in some fashion. I think this collar is also split. I don't think that split is supposed to be as wide as it is there, but I can't really show you too well, but I can kind of show you how, yeah, just how that collar just rotted away. And so this pen will only work if I get a new nib collar and a new sack and do a lot of work on the nib and feed. Probably isn't particularly worth it. If you do know what type of pen this is, what the name of it is, because it's a platinum apparently, but someone could have just changed the nib. If you do know though, I would be interested. I have not been able to find any information online as to what it is. Yeah, just wanted to show you guys that sometimes older pens can be really deteriorated, and especially if people leave ink in them. So don't leave ink in your pens, because someone else might want to use it later, and you might want to use it later. Yep. Bye.